Investec Asset Management has been appointed by Japan's Nomura Asset Management to help manage a second fund. Investec will sub-advise a Commodities and Resources Fund for Nomura. Joining me with more is John Green. He's Global Head of Business Development at Investec Asset Management. John, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Stephen.
John, you were appointed last year to advise on the Nomura Commodity Trust. So this is a growing relationship with Nomura. How is it developing? Where do you see it leading to?
I think that it's a very interesting opportunity for us, Stephen, and really talks to the fact that we as a firm have managed to establish ourselves firmly in many of the large asset management markets in the world. Japan, as you well know, is one of the largest savings pools on the globe, and it's a pool that as asset management firms we all want to get access to. We've managed to sort of position our unique capabilities to that market, and we're very happy with the progress we're making.
I mean, is there a quid pro quo to this relationship? Do you look to them for advice on any of your funds?
No, not at this point. They are and do actively source external managers for a number of strategies that they distribute in their market, and they've developed a relationship for us in this space.
Well, you talked about your unique capabilities. What are these unique capabilities that Nomura must have? Because obviously resources heavy, commodity heavy, that's what it wants, and South Africans seem to have those resources.
Absolutely. I think that one of the things we found that buyers of investment expertise are interested in is finding particular perspectives that they think firms can bring to portfolios. And I think that with our South African roots now and our global position today, we combine a heritage in a very resource-rich market with a global perspective, and that's one of the benefits that we bring to these kinds of portfolios, and they've seen that, and they like what they see.
Well, the Commodity Trust, which was the one you were appointed to assist with last year, comprises the Oil Future Fund, the Gold Future Fund. How have these been performing? What size of funds are these?
These funds basically grow and decline over time. They're basically futures funds which are targeted at replicating the futures returns on oil and gold. So not really active funds, and today those are they vary somewhere between $50 and $100 million, depending on how the market that they serve sees that specific opportunity. Those were an initial opportunity for us to establish a relationship, and we've now branched out into the actively managed space, which we are very excited about.
Well, what will your part be on the Commodities and Resources Funds? Will you be managing them or just providing input?
No, we actually manage. It's a segregated mandate. The assets are managed by us via a custodian, and we basically make all the decisions and implement the trades on a daily basis.
Well, what sort of decisions are you making on those funds in a market like this, where we really don't know what's going to happen on the next day? What sort of stocks would you be putting into funds like these?
Well, obviously it's a South African resources fund, so the good South African resource stocks that we all know well, and those are the Anglos, the Bulletins, and so on, and those are the funds or those are the stocks that are primarily represented in these funds, and we obviously take active positions one way or another on those as time progresses.
Size of the fund at this stage?
Size of the fund is close to 1.4 billion rand, and increasing and getting lots of interest. So we're very happy with that process and what it's delivered in asset terms.
And just where you see the market at this stage, obviously resources have lagged the overall market. The global growth still quite tentative at this stage. Do you think a good time to be investing in resources funds such as that one? I
think resources have a particular role to play in any portfolio. I think that trying to time the resources market as an investor in a specific environment is difficult. If you understand the role it plays in your portfolio, and particularly I think longer term, the role that resources has to play is really ultimately as an inflation hedge, but also as an asset which is not correlated with other asset classes. And I think if it plays that role in your portfolio and you clearly identify it, now is a good time to be investing.
John, we have to leave it there. Thanks very much for your time this afternoon.
Excellent, Stephen.
That's John Green. He's the Global Head of Business Development at Investec Asset Management.